Right.
The first innings has finally concluded in the second semi-final between India and England, and India have posted 168 for 6 in their 20 overs. So this is the mid-innings show, and I, Damini Basu, on behalf of Rev Sports, welcome my panelists for some discussion, Jaydeep Mukherjee and Shubhan Chakravarti. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining. Joyda, what do you have to say about this total posted by India? A match-winning one?
No, a fighting one. I think they're about 18-20 runs short compared to what the wicket was. I thought Rohit took too much time to get out the blocks. It's only because of a very special innings by Hardik we are in a position to fight in the first place. Because this is not a wicket like we saw in the semi-finals yesterday. This is a much, much better wicket. So this total will just about give India enough to fight. If we have a really good day with the ball, we can win this game. But this is no way over. And England, if they were giving 168, if they were given when India went to bat, they would have taken it.
Oh, okay.
They would say, we're okay with 168. We'll go to bat now, if that's what you want.
Okay.
So this is where, in going into the break, England will be more happy of the two teams. I think India 18-20 runs short.
And Shubhan?
I agree. It's a fighting total, but not a match-winning one. And given what batting lineup England has, it will be a very, very tough score to defend, and maybe around 180, 185 would have given India a better chance to win this one.
Okay. And well, it was Virat Kohli and Hardik Pandya. It was a Virat Kohli and Hardik Pandya show. Virat Kohli with his half century and Hardik Pandya a slow start, but towards the end he went all guns blazing. So Shubhan, your thoughts on Hardik Pandya?
That was a special knock. I mean, to score 68, 63 of 33 deliveries, that was a special knock, and that is why India are in such a position, such a fighting position. And credit to Virat Kohli as well. He held one foot and kept going with his singles and twos. I had just one complaint from this Indian innings, that there were too many dot balls.
Okay.
You can't expect 40 dot balls in 120 deliveries. That's too much of dot deliveries. Had those been converted into singles or twos, we would have had a score of around 185 and 190. But yeah, too many dot balls, but that was a special knock by Hardik Pandya.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll call this a Hardik Pandya and Virat Kohli show, because the senior player here was Hardik Pandya. This innings is where it is because of Hardik, with all due respect to Virat. See, Virat also is doing the supporting roles job. He's lucky that there is a Surya one day, there's a Hardik another day. If this 200 strike rate doesn't come from the other batter, then we'll be 140s. So this is where it's made a difference. So one day Surya, a couple of games Surya has done it. Today when Surya has got out, Hardik has come and done it. Which is the reason why I always pick these two players for the past 6 months, because they have what it takes to bat at 200. Whether they will do it or not, I can't say. But every time you say Joyda, you always pick Hardik and Surya. I won't pick Hardik and Surya when we play Test cricket. I pick some other players. But this is a format made for them. They played with the right intent. I thought Indian intent could have been better. We saw the intent of Pakistan yesterday when they came out to bat.
Yes.
It was a quality total, 152. Then it's a 6 overs, 40 no-loss. They went all guns for blazing. It's the intent that makes the bowlers, the fielding side, go on the back foot. Like, look at these guys, they're looking for runs. Then, you start bowling bad balls, you start making mistakes on the field.
Absolutely. So, yeah, one of your picks clicked marvelously, Hardik Pandya. But once again, the Surya Kumar question arises. A big game, Surya Kumar unfortunately not being able to clean Jaira.
Yeah, I think in this tournament he's done it. So I think this is the first game he's failed after a while. Somebody as consistent as him in T20. Today, no question should be asked, no finger should be pointed. He could have easily played a 100 strike rate and gone away. He didn't do that. He was at one time batting at 160 strike rate, and he doesn't eat up balls. So if you see the number of balls he's played, the runs he scored, it's not that he's played 9 balls and scored 7, or 9 balls and scored 11. No. He'll always be 9 balls, 13, 14. And in this, he perished today. That can happen. But the intent is good, and somebody who's as consistent as him in this tournament, nothing you can say. Good that his buddy, Hardik, came and did the job. And these two players have what it takes to play at 180 200 strike after the power play is over. Most of our batters, whether it's KL Rahul, Virat Kohli, and Rohit, they will do it. Most of the bulk of the scoring in the power play. These guys, with 5 men outside the circle, still have that ability to clear grounds, whether it's India, whether it's Australia, whether it's Dubai, it doesn't matter. There's a special quality.
And 5 sixes by Hardik Pandya, some of those shots were incredible. The way he was using his wrist and power, it was mind-blowing.
And also, just to finish up on that, when you're asking somebody to bat at 200 strike rate, you can't ask them to be consistent.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
Sure.
That's like me asking you to ride your bike from here to Uma 200 without hitting a pothole. That's not happen, right? Because you drive at 200. But if you drive at 50, you can avoid the potholes. So the One Cup, that's the reason why they are so special. That in spite of batting at this strike rate, how consistent is Sky? I know it didn't happen for today, but how consistent is he?
Absolutely. And a quick word on England's bowling department. How impressed or otherwise were both of you gentlemen? First, Shubhan.
I think Adil Rashid was brilliant with the ball. I think India could have used Rishabh Pant to tackle him, but yes, it didn't come. But yes, Adil Rashid was the pick of the bowler for me. Chris Jordan, as we discussed in the pre-match show as well, it was a big boost for the Indian team that Mahmood was not there, and Chris Jordan considered how many runs? He got considered 43 runs, although he picked up 3 wickets, but considering 43 runs in his 4-over quota is a big one.
But also he bowled at the toughest time.
Yeah.
He bowled like Hardik at the end. See, the point he's making about sending Pant earlier, where do you send Pant? 3 is taken, Virat, the best player in the world. 4 is the guy, the best player in the team right now. 5 is the guy who's batting at 200 strike. So where do you get Pant in? You can only get Pant in when any of these guys get it. Pant is coming to his right place. Today, Pant had come in 5, and his chance of getting a 200 strike hasn't happened in the last 2 years. But Hardik has done it. So that's why today I think the batting order is perfect. I just thought we took too much of time in the beginning and we didn't have enough ball at the end.
Okay, and a final quick one. Rohit Sharma still struggling in the opener slot for Team India. A massive, very minus point for Team India. You could say
The strike rate is, I have no problem with him fielding. Him eating up balls is hurting India more than anything else. If he gets out for 2 in 2 balls, it's okay. But the moment you get 28 balls instead of 27 or whatever he's got, then you the 28 balls. I mean, can you imagine if out of those 28 balls, if 10 balls Hardik would have got now, where we could have been? So, but that's why the strike rate, everybody says runs, averages in this format, along with the runs and the average, the strike rate has to be considered for any play. Because this is a strike rate game.
27 of 28 batting in the power play with field restrictions on, it is unacceptable. And Rohit Sharma sitting in that dugout would know that.
And he knows it. You can see it in his face when he was walking out, when he was sitting. The first smile I saw is when we got to a very fighting tournament because he knew he needed a special one. And Hardik has not been in awesome form.
Yeah.
So this has come out of the blue. Right. When Sky got out, all of us, and I'm sure everybody all over the world are thinking, oh my God, maybe 145. And then
I was telling Joy it's done.
Yeah. So there comes a special one. That's the reason why Hardik is so valuable. Now you can say Hardik hasn't done anything in the last 3 games, but look what he's done today. He might have won you the game.
Absolutely.
And you're not going to do it every day at this version, but when you do it, then you're special.
Okay, gentlemen, the second innings is about to begin. A quick one. Who's winning this? Jada.
I think England is going to win this.
England are better placed, but yes, if you are
The heart always is blue. We are both in blue. Different shades of blue.
Yeah.
Damini is in pink. She's not supporting India, but we both are.
I have to stay neutral.
2-3 wickets in the power play, the game is on.
Okay, so that was the mid-innings show, and ladies and gentlemen, you were hearing my panelists from the studio, Jaydeep Mukherjee and Shubhan Chakrabarti, with their insights. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining, and let's meet in the post-match show. We are yet to know who's winning and who's going to become the second finalist. Let's see you there. Thank you so much.